Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where last episode we got a peace deal with the Dystican Unity. Technically I think we lost, but I feel like we won. We took these two systems from them and we got this one, which we're now turning into a defensive base. And that is a huge deal. We're also upgrading over here. We did lose these three systems. We honestly don't care about these three systems. So I think that we came out ahead by getting control of both sides of the wormhole. I think that's a huge deal for us. So that is great. And at this point, we are working on scaling up our fleets. We do see a Tempest Shoal here, which tells me that the L gate is, or rather the L cluster, is at this point still unclaimed. That's a huge deal. The Topaz Suffit is getting progress here. We're not fully done. We do have a few battleships done here. And actually the fleet is at full strength, but we do need to get this upgraded, and we're going to get that going right now. That does use up pretty much all of our alloys, but that's okay. I feel like this is not actually set up the way it's supposed to be. Oh, this is at 90 of 140. No wonder it's at full strength. Okay, so we're going to bump that up to 5. This is going to go up to 10. Actually, what are we wanting these to be at? 13 and 24? Okay. Like that. Yeah, that'll do for now, but we can bump it up a little bit further. This goes up to like 12 and 14. Okay. Sounds good for now. So the Topaz Suffit is going to become our like major fleet here. Actually, I think I'm going to back this off by a little bit. Like that. And we're going to add in a Titan here. Oh, Titans are 16, aren't they? For some reason, I was thinking they were 10, but no, they're 16. So we're going to bump this back like so. Okay, there we go. So that'll do. Now, it's going to cost us quite a lot to get this all ready to go. What is the overall cost of this fleet going to be? Well, it's going to be expensive. But let's get to work here. We've got some things to do, and hopefully we don't get declared on, but we're looking a lot stronger now. So I don't think that that's too much of a thing. Ah, sapient combat simulations here, huh? It's a dangerous tech, but we already have jump drives, which are a dangerous tech. So there is that. I think we'll go for it, and that'll be good. Ah, the Kekkonen station is not connected to our starbase network. And neither is the tile station, which is kind of hilarious. We're just going to connect those into Holden. Okay. Yeah, we're not surprised that the Tempest Shoal is heading out this way. And to that end, I would like to get this fleet a little bit more good to go. I want to back this off to be the same as the Topaz Suffit, so we're going to back this off to 10, and then the cruisers get backed off, well, those are 10. The destroyers should be backed off to 11. And then corvettes to 22, and we add a Titan here. So those are going to be our two quote-unquote main fleets. And we do have a lot of upgrading going on here. I would like, at this point, to sell off a few minerals, a little bit of food, a bunch of consumer goods. We're going to use that to buy in a few alloys here. Alloys are extremely expensive, but that's okay for now. And we're going to grab the Diamond Suffit here, and we're going to hit this Reinforced Fleet button. This is by no means going to max out this fleet. All it is a single battleship. Okay.
They wish to speak with us.
Yeah, these guys wanted a non-aggression pact, the Bavandans. We're not actually interested in that anymore. We are much stronger at this point, and so this is completely fine.
Flotsam salvaged.
Excellent. Regenerative hull tissue. And I want to check, this science ship is not doing anything. We need to head that back to Ballesta, and once there, we will go ahead and assist research on Ballesta Prime. Cool. So, the Grey Tempest is up over there. We are making progress towards being able to beat it. We do need to upgrade these ships, and we'll go ahead and do exactly that. Some of these ships will need upgrading as well. We'll get those going.
They wish to speak with us.
An embassy, yes. That is a lot of tech. Beautiful. We are definitely coming back into this game.
Refitted.
That's perfect. The Topaz Sophite is done being refitted. They're now up to 2105 in strength. So that's great. Huge progress there. There's a federation going on over there. That's fine. We'll be able to deal with that. Keep in mind, we are still scaling and will continue to scale for quite a long time. This is a generator world here. We don't technically need a generator world anymore. We're going to put in an alloy foundry here for now, but we're not going to change the classification just yet. I would like to put in a research institute here. That's not currently an option. This mining world here, once again, we don't really need minerals. I'm actually going to put in a research lab. We're still coming from behind in the tech, but we're getting there. So yeah, they're hitting out here. That's okay. The Diamond Sophite is going to be done upgrading momentarily. And there it is. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to start them moving up over this way. I don't really expect them to be able to beat the Tempest Troll, but we're going to get them moving up that way, and we're going to continue to reinforce that. But the primary idea here right now is we're going to pull this science ship over to Scott. We're going to pull these two fleets. This one still needs to upgrade. We're going to pull just this fleet over to Scott as well. The XT-81 Singularity is probably... I mean, we don't really have defenses over here, but we no longer have a border with the Neberites. These guys are our border now, and they're cordial to us, although they're also belligerent, which is a little awkward. But we're much less likely to be declared on at this point. These guys are still overwhelming to us, but that's a bunch more tech that we just grabbed. So that is absolutely beautiful. This science chip isn't doing anything. And where was it? Was it in, like, Zorf? Yeah, this is a tech world, so we'll have it head on over there. Cool.
Establishing a new colonial outpost.
So we're continuing these battleships. The Slurpanor just declared on the star hegemony. These guys. They're equivalent to us in tech. The star hegemony is superior to us in tech. I feel like the Slurpanor are going to have a hard time with that. We can also go take out these Guardians of Zanam, but right now the Grey Tempest are a bigger threat to us. And we absolutely are interested in dealing with them. So, I mean, we're spending basically all of our alloy income right now in upgrading our fleets, but that will be done soon. In fact, the Starlight Sophite is the only fleet that needs to be upgraded at this point. Let's go ahead and send it back to Haven Sky and get it upgraded. It needs to be repaired anyway. These guys are heading over here. I'm kind of hoping that they get intercepted by the Tempest Troll, which is heading back to the Dubious Abyss. Fascinating. The Slurpanor rivaled us. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We don't care. That's very irrelevant to us, in all honesty. We do definitely need to make sure that this starbase is continuing its upgrades. There we go. This agri-world here, I think I actually want to put in an industrial district. For now. Interstellar Assembly has been finished up. Cool. So the Tempest Shoals are going over to Badukan. Okay. Sounds good to me. The Topaz Sophite still requires additional strength before it can really go out there. And we are working on scaling that up. This industrial world requires an industrial district. This agri-world here, I would love to put in an alloy megaforge, but alas, that's not going to be a thing. We're going to put in a research lab for right now. It's not ideal, but it'll do. And this tech world over here, is it a tech world yet? No, it is not. City district it is. Resources from jobs, excellent. And we could get a starbase cap repeatable tech. It's not awful. We'll finish off that regenerative hull tissue for now. Sounds good. And we are continuing our scaling. So the Diamond Suffit is headed up this way, and they're just primarily looking to cause a little bit of consternation for this Tempest Shoal, shall we say. That'll be excellent. The Bloodstone Suffit is going to make its way up over here as well.
To speak with us.
The Xenac Incorporators want to establish an embassy. We accept. Fantastic.
Intellectual booty.
Sapient Combat AI is done. Tachyon sensors? Tachyon sensors. Cool. Our alloys are beginning to rise in quantity.
They wish to speak with us.
We're going to continue to reinforce this fleet. And yeah, we can upgrade our battleships with what? What did we just finish? Oh, Sapient AI. Yeah. That's something that we're definitely interested in upgrading to, but not at this exact moment.
We grow ever stronger.
Because we're very interested in getting into Yanok's Maw over there. So we're going to build our mining stations over here, like so, get our construction ship finished up over there. Cool.
Technology secured.
In fact, how many do we have queued up? How many ships? We have 2 cruisers at the Tribano station. Let's cancel those. And we're going to take these guys. In fact, we should go into our ship designer here, upgrade all of these up to Sapient AI computers. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. That's on picket. Yes, that's correct range. Okay, so cruiser is online. Fantastic. Battleships are already on swarm. Or rather, not on swarm. They should be online as well. Range 50. Yes. Titans are artillery, which should be correct. 80 range. Yep, that's fine. 80 range will do. Cool. So we're actually going to send the Topaz Suffit back to upgrade. We're going to do the same thing with the Bloodstone Suffit. It's going to go back and upgrade. Battleship hulls have finished up. We're going to get Neutronium armor done, and we're definitely going to wait for that before we go into the L cluster, I think. Now, where is the Tempest Shoal going to go? They're coming down this way.
Technology secured.
For right now, let's move into Sabtrock, although I have no illusions that we win that fight. And Galactic Stock Exchange might not be awful. Fleet Command Limit is good too, though. We'll go for that for now. And we're going to hit the Reinforce Fleet button for the Topaz Suffit. That gets us a battleship queued up and underway. Beautiful. So these guys, they're not well positioned to defeat the Grey Tempest, although they are well armed for it. But what these guys are not is numerous enough. We're working on our alloys, that's for sure, and the Tribano station is pumping through those upgrades. So the Topaz Suffit is still on its way over, and the Bloodstone Suffit is still needing to upgrade. We'll go ahead and do that. Yes, we'll establish an embassy. Cool. So the Tribano station is continuing to work. And in Haven Sky, I do want a construction ship, because we're going to need to reconstruct this stuff. But we need to go in there and deal with the Grey Tempest once and for all. And we're working towards that as we speak. We are now strong enough with these 2 fleets combined in order to take on 1 Tempest Shoal. On paper. And I think also in reality. The Havenite suite is going to upgrade. That gets us Tachyon sensors. Perfect. And we can go for... We really don't need improved reactor boosters right now. We could go for something along the lines of... We really just want to reroll here, don't we? I like how we have mining drone lasers already done. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're done. And does that re-roll this? It actually does. We can get proton launchers, particle lances. We'll go for particle lances, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Excellent.
The fleet has been refitted.
For now, It'll need to be refitted again. Neutronium armor in 1 month. We'll go through and upgrade everything again then. That'll be our defenses maxed out beyond repeatable tech, and this will need to head out over this way. Okay, so these guys are merged. Sure. So that's now 13k. Not amazingly strong, but not ridiculously weak either. Fleet command limit, great, and let's go for, I mean, this isn't super important to us, but I guess we'll go for nano vitality crops. Kinetic batteries might not be the worst idea right now. We'll grab that. We're not going to, I think, wait for that, but we are going to hop into our ships and upgrade all of our ships to neutronium armor. And also, tachyon sensors. Can't do that while the Heavenite Suphite is upgrading. Okay, they're about done.
Ships
there we go.
Ready for action.
Now let's upgrade this. So neutronium armor, and then we've already got jump drives, impulse thrusters. We wanted that. We'll go ahead and save it. For our destroyers, we want neutronium armor. Excellent. And tachyon sensors. For our cruisers, tachyon sensors, and we can actually run an additional hyper shield here, and then go to neutronium armor. Beautiful. Battleships. This is already on neutronium armor and tachyon sensors. Cool. And Titans. Yeah, this is also on auto upgrade. Defense platforms are on auto upgrade as well. And ion cannons we don't actually care about right now. I think that ion cannons are kind of a waste of cash, or rather of alloys. So we'll get these upgrades going. That's going to be fairly expensive. And to that end, we're going to buy in a few more alloys. Yes, this is not energy credit efficient, but I want speed right now rather than energy credit efficiency. You can see that the alloy cost is quite high, but we'll just do something like that. Buy in 1,000 alloys, and that'll help us get this underway a little bit faster. Excellent. The Heavenite Suphite is also going to need to be upgraded, and the Diamond Suphite is way out in Sabtrock, so we're not going to be able to do that. But this is going to be a huge, huge upgrade. So that's great. As soon as we're done over here, we're going to move our construction ship into Scott. And this construction ship is on its way up. Cool. So they're attacking over here. That seems fine for right now. We are incredibly close at this point. And we've got that battleship under construction as well. These upgrades are underway. And we can just watch our numbers soar at this point. That's wonderful. 2,400 and 1,800. Keep in mind, these are not even close to max strength fleets right now. Our max strength fleet is now 160, so we're going to go to like 1, 5, 10, and 20, and 24. And then this is going to be 20. This one is not going to have a Titan, so it can go like 5, 10, 20, and 40. Excellent. This one's fine as is. The Starite Suphite is eventually going to need its Titan, so 1, 5, 10, 20, 24. And eventually we are going to have access to a third Titan, so that's fine. For right now, we'll just have to leave this as is. This is, of course, going to go up to 20 and 24. Okay. So far, so good. Now, we're probably going to want to rethink our destroyers once we are done dealing with the nanites. I don't think our destroyers also being picket ships are necessary. The Dystican Unity is heading through Yanok's Maw. That's interesting. Okay. But we know that there's still a Grey Tempest that came through.
Technology secure.
Fascinating. So there's our nano vitality crops, and we're going to go for, honestly, none of these matter. We're going to go for habitability. That's really just a reroll. 26k to 19k. Nice. These upgrades are finishing up. But you can see that we are continuing to spend alloys on the month tick on these upgrades. So these are going to be done very soon here. Month tick coming in now.
Research complete.
And it's gone. But I'm expecting both of these upgrades to be, well, maybe not done, actually. This one will be done.
Technology secured.
Yeah, this one finishes. This one's not done yet. Okay, so there's atmospheric filtering. Fleet command limit will be okay. We'll go for that for now. And I think that we will go for improved strikecraft. That'll work. Cool. So we're currently upgrading quite a lot in the Heavenite Suffit, although that's almost done. So that's really, really good.
Ships ready for action.
The Bloodstone Suffit is at 92%. We can see that this cruiser still requires upgrading, and that's pretty much it. Now, the Starite Suffit is over here just kind of chilling. That's okay. That's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. We're going to move in up over here and build our starbase. And we're going to see what happens with that Grey Tempest Shoal. For right now, I'm content just letting it be where it's at. I want this to finish.
Ships
Okay, there goes that
ready
last
for
cruiser upgrade. Excellent. These guys can be upgraded again.
action. They wish to
Hilarious.
speak with us.
Okay, we'll get that going. Particle Lances, and we're going to grab... Ooh, Dark Matter. Yes, please. Non-aggression pact with the new Slurpanor Connate. We actually decline. We aren't scared of the new Slurpanor. There's very little that we're actually super scared of at this point. We have pretty successfully scaled at this point, and we're just trying to scale up our alloy production right now. That's what we need more than anything is alloys. And that will be good. I did not intend to zoom out like that, but this industrial world can get an industrial district. And let's see, the Bloodstone Suffit and the, let's see, the Topaz Suffit. These guys are almost done.
Research complete.
Improved strikecraft are done. We can go for kinetic artillery. That would be pretty good. We could also go for mega cannons if we really wanted to. I think we'll go for that kinetic artillery. Cool. So the Tribano station is finishing up
Fleet has
now.
been refitted.
These guys, they are going to go out over here. And we're going to prepare to go into the L cluster and see what we find. That'll be interesting for sure. This is up to 13k. I'm hoping that when we hit that, the Grey Tempest will turn around and head back into the Dubious Abyss. We'll see what they do. They're kind of at a bit of a crossroads right now. There's not too much that they can do over this way. So this is completely fine. We're not going to go into the Maw until... Actually, maybe we should explore it. Let's see what happens here.
We grow ever stronger.
Fascinating. We're going to survey that. We don't see any L cluster units there. That's absolutely fascinating. So we're making our way up. We have 1.2k alloys in the bank right now, but we can't afford to reinforce this fleet. It's trying to build a battleship. That's okay, or maybe it's trying to build the
We
Titan.
grow ever stronger.
Hard to say. So the construction ship is going to move up over here, and we'll build the starbase in Yonok's Maw right now. Excellent. Okay, so we don't see anybody over here. That's cool. We can get ourselves another tradition. And what do we want? Perhaps unyielding? That's really about starbases and defensive wars. Here's the thing. We're not going to be in that many more defensive wars. Food output. Okay, cool. Habitability. We really don't need that. Okay, diplomacy, not really something we're interested in right now. Domination might not be awful. Resource output from workers, that's pretty good. Admin cap? I mean, we're doing pretty well on admin cap. We could go mercantile, but our economy, well, actually, our energy credits are dropping a bit. Maybe we should go mercantile. That gives us additional trade protection and collection range. Let's do it. We'll adopt that. Sounds good to me. So we're heading on over to the L cluster, and I think that we might actually be able to get our hands on the L cluster still. Even after all of that, that's insane. So here's the idea right now. I want these guys to come through here and see about chasing down this Grey Tempest. There's dark matter drawing. Cool. We'll go ahead and grab, I think, plasma cannons for now. And we're really wrapping up these techs, like, incredibly quickly. Things are going very, very well on that front. This construction ship will go ahead and build mining stations over here. And we'll build a starbase here. These guys are going to have to come back to destroy that, but that's okay. We are completely fine with this. So our construction ship is making its way on in. The Zuracorp, huh? Hi, Zuracorp. Fleet command limit coming up. That's always good. What we're really hoping for is Ministry of Production, but we might not be eligible for that with our ethics. It'd be great to see. For now, I guess we'll re-roll this with just Chemical Bliss. Okay, so here we are. We could jump drive over to these guys. That is an option. I'm not sure it's a good one. They are heading up to Cordip. Okay. Sounds good. So, I mean, we want to get the L cluster here, and we're working towards that. We've established the colony in Sugalia again. That's wonderful. And the Topaz Sufite, I want to continue to reinforce. Excellent. So that is constructing a battleship, 2 corvettes, and 2 destroyers. Sounds good. We're doing much better on our production now. And we don't have any pop growth currently. That's okay. Reinforcements are, of course, in transit now.
Technology secure.
And this fleet can actually join in over here. We'll send it over. Wonderful. We are going to want to get these gateways up and running and build some of our own later on. But for now, we're doing okay. We still want to focus primarily internally if we can help it. But we are going to turn on the rest of the galaxy eventually. The Nebrite Annihilators have lost their etherophasic engine. They can no longer threaten the future of our galaxy. Cool. So that's no longer an issue. And we have developed quite a lot more power. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode... Integrating them? Okay. Next episode, we are going to see about claiming the L cluster. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.